All right. Let's move on here because we had the tag team division. They got into a big ass brawl, and we see everything coming together. Kind of how I believe. I think I want to say it was Toxic that said we're probably gonna
Yeah,
have
it was me.
like a 5-way multi-team match at WrestleMania or something crazy. And at first, I was like, "Man, Toxic, you crazy, bro." But after what we saw tonight, I I'm starting to believe it now a little bit more.
Yeah, Toxic
Um,
basically agreed that it's either fatal 4-way, fatal 5-way, one of the two.
yeah, but that's just not no that I don't. Okay, I know it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting to see, but I don't want to see 10 motherfuckers in the ring at one time in a multi-team tag team match. I do not because I don't care about any of these teams. Like, focus on the champions, focus on one team, and let's have a big feud at WrestleMania in a tag team match. Like, the only thing that I care about, the only team that I care about in this whole fucking thing are the Garzas. The Garzas are the only
Really?
ones that I care about here. Yes. Tell
Wow.
me, okay, why should I care about the Street Profits? Because they're attacking everyone? Because
No,
they
because because out of every team on that roster, they're the only ones that have deserved a push longer than anyone, and they're the best team in there.
everyone deserves a
Yeah.
push. Everyone deserves a
Except
push.
they've been squandered longer while
E-
putting in more work than everybody.
every single one of those tag teams have put in the work. They put in the time.
Mm-mm.
They do the
Except for Pretty Deadly.
traveling. They do the traveling. They do the workouts. They do the meetups. The meet and greet. Every single one of those tag teams deserve it. That doesn't mean that
except
they need to get
except
it.
the street props have had their legs cut out from under them 2 or 3 times. They had massive pushes that Vince got bored with. They had another push, then Bobby fucking quit. Like they've literally never had a good chance to show what they can truly
Yeah,
do. Under Vince, they were just the black street basketball team that likes perp drink.
How
That
many
was, and Vince
times?
only saw them as a comedy.
Go ahead, Tommy.
exactly what I was about to bring up was the fact that they had a push when they had Bobby Lashley on their side. And then all of a sudden, Bobby decided to go, you know what? I'm out. I'm going to head to AEW.
How many times have the Street Profits been tag team champions?
Once.
Like once. I'm
That's
pretty
it?
sure it's the Raw.
Once,
Pretty sure it's
like
the Raw tag.
4.5, 5 years ago.
I'm pretty sure they never held the tag team championships. It was only the Raw championships.
It was only the
Yeah,
Raw
like
tag team
five,
championships and
like before the pandemic.
Okay. And what was your favorite title defense by the Street Profits?
That's the problem. They never got a good one. I think that because Vince didn't know
Can't
how
tell
to book
me.
them right.
Because you can't
They
tell
They
me.
were on the pre-shows, man. They were on the
As
pre-shows.
champions, they were on the pre-show.
Yes, Vince always booked tag team matches on the pre-shows. Always, especially at WrestleMania. Vince hates tag team wrestling.
Look,
That's public knowledge about Vince. He hates tag wrestling.
look.
Triple H loves it.
If the
That's
Street,
why he's focusing on all of them right now.
all right, I'm calling it now. If the Street Profits are the ones that are gonna get the major push out of all of this, their championship run is not gonna be very good.
All right.
Here, let me here. Hold on, because I'm gonna go first so I can finish my. So I'm gonna finish my thoughts here because I super disagree with you. Out of every team there, Los Garza, who the cannons fodder for whenever they're on TV, they have not put in the time that Street Profits have because they're never on TV. The Motor City Machine Guns have been here for a cup of coffee, and they're one of the most decorated tag teams in TNA, not
This
WWE.
isn't TNA, bro.
Exactly my point. So they have not put in the same effort in this company that the Street Profits have. Then when it comes to DIY, you mean the team that has broken up and gotten back together more times than the Hardy Boys in 6 years?
The
And on
DIY
top
are
of that,
trash.
they were champions in NXT. Why? Because they were Triple H's boys. They were champions on the main roster well after the fact where they even mattered, after Vince almost just destroyed Tommaso Ciampa when he
Wait,
put him
hold
with
on,
the Miz.
hold on. Who's clicking? Please stop that, because that's gonna fuck up the audio. Go ahead.
But then after Vince already fucked up Tommaso by throwing him with the fucking Miz before he got injured for a fucking year, then we also had to mess up freaking Johnny Gargano
Bro,
when they had him come in as Johnny
I don't
Wrestling.
care about none of that. Why?
But it's to my but I'm making a point, Snug. The point is they didn't know what to do with any of these teams except the Street Profits. They kept trying to get behind and kept choking every time they were touching greatness. The Street Profits are the most charismatic out of any group that's involved in this. Pretty Deadly seems to have 2 matches over the last year televised because they can't decide if they want them to be serious wrestlers in a feud, back up for Nia Jax, off TV again, except for live events, and then, hey, we just decided to reinsert you after 4.5 fucking months because we forgot about you. The Street Profits are the most athletic, the most talented, have the most character, the most charisma, the most crowd connection out of any team that's involved in any of this because no one cares about DIY. No one cares about Los Garza. Motor City Machine Guns, if you're a TNA diehard, you care about them. If you're a mainstream WWE fan, which is the majority of WWE fans, you don't. And then you have whoever the fuck else is in there. As far as it's concerned, it should be the Street Profits. They've waited the longest. They put in the most time. They've been fucked over the most. And they have the best work rate in WWE as a tag team that has been consistently a tag team for 6 years.
Are you done?
I am done.
Okay.
Now try to tell me that my logic is wrong.
No, I'm not. No, your logic is not wrong. I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but I am gonna disagree that the Street Profits are the most charismatic team out of all there, because I watched NXT when the Garzas were down there, and they have way more charisma than the Street Profits do. The only problem is that not only are they, their English is not their first language, their promos aren't that good. And I think that's a big part as to why they're not getting this major push. But when they were in NXT, the Garza's gimmick, these are good looking dudes, man. Like these are take your girls type of guys. These dudes, they were doing this gimmick where, they were ladies guys. They were coming out and handing like they had it, dude. They had something. They had a good gimmick. They had a good character down there in NXT. And
they're
I'm
incredibly
like,
talented, and I'll give you that. They're incredibly talented. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
This past Monday, tell me why the LWO is more over, even with Ray on TV.
Because they're with Ray? I don't know. Because they're
Ray's off TV. They wrestled. They wrestled a whole thing by themselves Monday.
How long have they been with Ray now? You're telling me if you put look the Garzas with Rey Mysterio, they don't get over
with Ray.
They've been with Ray about as long as those two have been with the other dude.
Bro, you can put fucking Akira Tozawa with fucking Rey Mysterio, he's gonna get over.
So
Akira is more over than the Los Garzas.
Who's not over right now? You can put fucking
the Garzas are not even close to over.
I will.
I've had cups of coffee hotter than them, and I hate coffee.
Snug, yeah. I will make you a deal.
What?
If the Street Profits become tag team champions within the next 6-7 months, you must acknowledge Roman Reigns as your tribal chief.
Tommy, I hate to rain on your parade, but he's already done it.
Fuck Roman Reigns. Anyway, look.
Okay, fuck you, Snug.
On the podcast screen, where it can be shown anytime, and you cannot edit it out. If they don't, I will acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief for the next month. How about that?
I don't care if you acknowledge Solo, bro. I acknowledge Solo. That's all I care about. Look. The bottom line is this. Look, I got one last question when it comes to this. Are the Street Profits, are they supposed to be heels?
I think they're tweener.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're tweener because...
tweener. Okay.
Because they have this attitude where like they don't give a shit who you are. If
Yep.
you're in their way, you're gonna get the shit beaten out of you.
Yeah.
But a lot of their anger is justified because a lot of these teams fucked them over. So this is retaliation.
The Garzas could make way better heels than the Street Profits. That's how I'm going to end it.
Right. With the Street Profits, their mind is set on if you are in a tag team title match with DIY, you're getting fucked over because we will be the ones taking it from them.
No, because we want the smoke.
Oh, you want the smoke? Yeah, because people. No one
What is
says
it with
that
this
anymore.
gun and the fucking fireworks, bro?
No one says that anymore. Like this isn't 2017 anymore. Like,
Hey man, it's
We
lit.
want the smoke.
Jesus Christ! All right, anything else you guys want to say? BT, I feel
Nope.
like BT, we didn't get to hear from you when it comes to this tag team thing. Is there anything you want to add?
I love what Street Profits are doing, and I think they're 10 times more over than Los Garzas ever will be in their entire fucking careers. And to speak on Street Profits being tweeners, I mean, look at what happened at the Royal Rumble. Yes, they cost the Motor City Machine Guns, right? But they also attacked DIY as well after they were the ones that won that match. So, and it's solely because they want those tag team championships. That's the main whole point of it. So it doesn't matter who they're attacking or who they're fighting, they're justified. So those are my thoughts.
Want to take it
They're the street profit. They are currently the street profits that Bobby Lashley was trying to turn them into.
Yep.
Mm.
And they're fucking doing him proud.
Yeah, perhaps. But yeah, just when it comes to the tag team division, I don't care, man.
The tag team division on SmackDown is a fucking mess.
Yeah, and the Street
Sure.
Profits are not gonna make it any better.
But I am happy that Triple H is at least giving all these guys the proper spotlight that all these teams fairly do deserve, because they all do deserve spotlight. They're all incredibly talented guys. And Triple H loves tag wrestling. He's made that clear. Vince, we know, publicly hated it. So if Triple H is willing to get all these guys in the Mania card so they can show the entire world what they can do on the biggest stage of them all, I'm here for it, because I think each guy deserves it. They've all earned that spot. So
And for
Yeah.
people that, oh yeah, he doesn't like tag team championship round. Need I remind you that literally on Monday he made that the main event.
yeah.
All right, let's move on to my favorite segment.